Hey, my friends, this is the art of prepping. Let's talk about signal mirrors for everyday carry. And they could include those that you put in your wallet or in a pocket organizer or even a pocket survival kit. These are all very affordable, pretty commonly found in most locations, especially sporting goods stores or online. They're compact and lightweight. So the first one I want to talk about is the Victorinox Swiss Army SOS signal mirror. That one's right here. And the deal with this, it does have, and all of these, well, most of these have some type of plastic film coating over it. So it's not all scratched up. It just has the plastic sheet on it. This is the little bag that it comes with. And I have another one right here, but I just wanted to show you this. It's very simple, it's flexible, and it has just basically a little hole on the back there that you can look through to sight and to signal. And so I'm going to give you some more information here. There's not actually a lot of information about this particular product, but the Victorinox Swiss Army SOS signal mirror, I got mine at Optics Planet for like $1.49, so it's very affordable. It doesn't specify the signal distance. Some of these do, and I'll go over that in a moment. But the weight, it feels like, and they don't tell you what the weight is, but it feels like it's the weight of maybe 1 to 2 business cards. Business cards come in all different types of thicknesses, but that's what it feels like. It feels almost like nothing. So it's going to be a really good option in that sense if you're just looking for something that isn't going to really be noticed in your wallet, for example. The size is 1.6 by 3.1 inches. So it could definitely fit into a credit card slot in your wallet. So that's the first one. The next one is over here. And it's this little guy right here, and it comes in this little pouch. This one is marked Maritac. It comes from Countycom, and Countycom actually contracts out with an optics company that makes optics for telescopes. And so this company made the signal mirror. It's a very high quality signal mirror. It's actually kind of debated if this is one of the better ones out there or not, but it certainly is in the top 10 in my opinion. They have different sizes too. This is just the micro, but they have another one. It's a compact, which is a little larger, and then they have one larger than that. But since we're talking about stuff that's really easy to carry, I keep this just tucked away in a pocket, or you can actually, if you don't want to use the case, you can put this in the wallet with no problem at all. Now this micro is 2 by 1.5 inches. It weighs a half an ounce or 14 grams, and it is rated for 40 plus miles of signaling. Pretty impressive. I got mine for $5.95. It's been a few years, and they are currently sold out at the time of filming. I'm not sure if they're going to get any more in. The next size up, which is in stock at the time of filming, which is called the Compact Signal Mirror by Countycom. It's $7.95, and it's 3 by 2 inches, which is going to be the same as this size right here. And it is 1.2 ounces or 34 grams. And that one also is rated for 40 plus miles of signaling. Now, I really like this because of the high quality, and I like that it comes with this little case, and just overall, it's a great value. The next signal mirror is the Tops Knives Dog Tag Signal Mirror, and with keeper. Now, the way I have this set up is I took a piece of Ranger band. It was just a piece of a bicycle tube that I made into a Ranger band, and then I just covered this dog tag signal mirror. Let me see if I can get this one-handed, but you can kind of see the mirror. I apologize for the lighting, but there's the mirror part, and you can see that around the dog tag there's a keeper, which is just basically like a rubber piece that goes around the outside. keeps it real quiet so it doesn't bump into things and make noise. So that's what it is. And that's from Tops, once again, Tops Knives. And the signal distance on this one is unspecified. But the size of this is 1 by 2 inch. And I got this whole setup, the keeper and the mirror. And it's been a few years since I've done this, so I don't know about current prices. But I got it for around $2 total. And I got it at campingsurvival.com. The next is the UST Ultimate Survival Technology Star Flash Micro Signal Mirror. And this is the one I keep in my wallet currently. Now, I know it looks pretty hideous because I just took part of the packaging and I took some electrical tape just to kind of hold it in there, and that's what we have. But it's keeps it from getting any type of scratches or anything like that. But as you can see, it is really, really small. Just in comparison to my fingers, it's really small. So that's what they call their Star Flash Micro Signal Mirror. And so I have some things written down here. Basically what it says here is that it's a 2 by 1.5 inch mirror that has uses of between like 30 or more miles. So 30 plus mile range of signaling. It weighs about roughly a half an ounce. And I got mine at Walmart a number of years ago. And I got this one, I believe it was around $3 and change on that one. So yeah, it's been a little while, but that's what I do believe I paid. It was like about $3.50 roughly. And so that's cool. The next is the SOL Rescue Flash Signal Mirror that I got at Walmart for $3.44 about 2 years ago. And that's right here. This is like one of the larger ones that we have here in front of us. But with that being said, it's 2 by 3 inches. So you can still put this in your wallet. Now, it's a little bit thick. It would probably be the equivalent of maybe like 4 or 5 business cards. But you know, in some wallets it could probably fit, and if not in a credit card slot, it could go where the cash goes. But you know, this could work in some wallets. And so the information I have about this is that yeah, it's 2 by 3 inches, 0.6 of an ounce, and it is also rated for 30 plus miles of signaling. It's pretty cool, and that's very affordable at $3.44. Now, a standard business card here in the U.S. is 3.5 by 2 inches, and all of these options are at that or smaller. You know, in fact, they're all smaller than a standard business card. So that's really cool. Just a little bit of business card trivia, because I was looking into all this and I kept on running into all this information about how other countries have different standardized sizes for business cards. So just for the heck of it, I just put this in there. The business card that is actually like the smallest standard size in the world is actually from Iran, believe it or not. It's pretty interesting. And that is, their business card is 3.3 inches by 1.8 inches. So it's definitely a little bit smaller than ours here in the U.S. So I kind of now want to say something about not business cards, signal mirrors, and kind of just recap for people that are kind of new to preparedness of why you'd want to have a signal mirror. Because here I've just taken a few moments of your life and just showed you some examples of signal mirrors. Now you may say, well, why would you need a signal mirror? First and foremost, these are made to signal for help when self-rescue or the rescue of others is beyond your ability. So in a nutshell here, it's when you need to get attention. These are attention-getting devices, first and foremost. The next part is the kind of like the signaling and communication option that you can use these for. And so you can actually communicate with codes that you can devise ahead of time with other parties, and you can actually communicate over distances with these, provided that the sun is in the right direction and you can actually use these during the day. Maybe if it's cloudy, you can't use them. Obviously, at night, you can't use these, but during the day, you could communicate to other people. And of course, you can signal for help. Another use for signal mirrors is to examine body parts that are not viewable by the eyes. Now, everybody has different body sizes. And so there really is no kind of like standard number for this. I looked into it, and there is no estimates about what percent of our body that our eyes can see. But I'm just going to make up a rough estimate that kind of makes sense to me. But I would say that there's probably approximately 30 to 35% of our body that we can't see with our eyes. You know, we can't see the entire back of our body, or, you know, the top of our head or the back of our head, you know, those kind of things. So whatever the percent is that we can't see, a signal mirror could be used to identify maybe an injury, or if you have like a bug bite or something, and you want to check out part of your body that you can't see with your eyes because it's kind of like in a blind spot. Signal mirrors do a great job for that. And lastly, you can use signal mirrors to reflect light to illuminate basically dark spaces, provided it's during the day and provided that it's the sun's shining in the right direction. But there's a lot of times that you need to just shed a little more light on a space. And maybe you don't have a flashlight with you, or maybe your flashlight doesn't work. Maybe you've already used the batteries. Maybe you're in a survival situation, and maybe you buried something and you're trying to, you know, unearth it. And you need to shed some light down there into your hole to see if you're in the right direction, or if you can find what you buried. It could be also that, you know, you're trying to see into something. And so you can use your signal mirror, because these things are really bright when you reflect that sunlight off of these. And so that's why they're so effective to get attention. So it's almost like a spotlight or a flashlight, you know, when you're using it, you know. And so you can definitely illuminate a space when there's a void of light, you know. So these can be used for a lot of different applications. But I just wanted to kind of talk about that briefly. And so, yeah, just consider, you know, carrying a signal mirror on your person at all times, because you just never know when you might need it. And it could save your life or save the lives of others. So I wish everyone the very best. You guys take care. Catch you later.